Jumpa lagi di TV. Iya, Realme itu terbilang sukses menghadirkan beberapa smartphone yang sangat menarik di tahun 2021 ke Indonesia. Bagi kami sih, terutama seri GT-nya ini yang paling keren dan secara teknis ini sukses banget nih seri GT ini. Nah, yang menariknya ada kabar bahwa Realme ini menargetkan untuk jadi nomor 1 di Indonesia dalam 2 tahun ke depan. Ini membuat kami jadi tergelitik nih untuk mencari tahu lebih jauh lagi mengenai strategi dan seberapa jauh kesiapan mereka ke arah situ. Apa yang mau dikembangkan? Apakah semua seri flagshipnya akan masuk ke Indonesia? Dan tentunya kami punya banyak pertanyaan lain lagi untuk Realme. Nah, untuk itu saya udah janjian untuk ngobrol dengan Palson Yi, Marketing Director Realme Indonesia. Oh ya, tentunya ngobrol-ngobrol ini akan berlangsung dalam bahasa Inggris ya.
Hi, Palson. How are you?
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. Hope you're healthy, as always.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So, I have tons of questions. I'm going to shoot at you.
Okay.
Some are from my team and some are from the community. So let's just start, okay? So first thing first. How do you think the performance of Realme Realme brand, both globally and in general Indonesia so far? Are you happy about what's happening with Realme right now?
Okay, hi, Mas Daddy. First of all, please allow me to greet your fans. Jaga Review. Please correct me. The pronunciation is incorrect. Jaga Review fans. I think it's an honor, to sit here virtually. With Mas Daddy to do this interview. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And I'm prepared. I think I'm prepared for your. Okay. For your first question.
For the first question.
This is how I looked our growth in the past 3 years. So Realme was barely established in end of 2018. So over the past 3 years. Until the end of 2021, actually, there are some of the milestones that we have achieved and we are quite proud of. The number one is globally, actually, our sales. Our sales in terms of the units we ship out to our real users. We are currently now sitting on the number 6 position of all the smartphone brands. That is something we are super proud of, thanks to the team hard work, both from our product team, marketing team, sales team. At the same time, we are also, for a consecutive of, I think it's for almost 3 years, we are the fastest growing smartphone brand in the world. And to be specific, also on the 5G part, because we have positioned ourselves to be the 5G popularizer in some of the countries, some of the markets. For example, in China, we already fully adopt the all-in 5G strategy. So not a surprise, but Realme is also the fastest growing 5G smartphone brand in the world. So we just released this news. I have to say, Indonesian market is a market with full potentials. So if we look at the population here, if we look at the potential customer here, we're the number 1, right? We're the number 1 in the whole Southeast Asia. Realme, of course, we're not satisfied with the current number 5. We're not satisfied at all. So that is why I want to share with you. Since the last quarter, the Q4 2021, so Realme Indonesia, we have repositioned ourselves. We are very clear on our next 2 to 3 year goal, which is we need to be the number 1 smartphone brand in Indonesia. So to prepare this, we also have done quite a lot of drastic changes from the sales side. From the sales side, for example, we just we'll fully adopt another totally new model to increase the efficiency.
Wow.
I'm sorry for the long
I'm kind of speechless here because you're aiming for number 1. Wow. That's big, but yeah, okay. Everybody have to aim big, right? I can understand that. You gotta aim big. But before you aim for big for number one, let's talk about something else here. Let's talk about a thing that commonly happen with smartphones in Indonesia, especially
Yeah.
On the affordable side. Let's talk about the goib words, the goib in when you cannot find any smartphone. It seems like Realme has never had any problem bringing smartphones, bringing the products to all over Indonesia. What is the secret here? I've never heard that. Oh, this Realme is goib. We cannot find it. So what happened
Exactly.
there?
Exactly. I totally agree with you. Because for realme, we have done something. I think we have done a lot of things. I have to say that is invisible, to our users. For many brands, okay, maybe I can launch a lot of like products in a row. Maybe also they can get attention by offering really low price, But for Realme, that's not what we really pay attention to, Because for Realme, what we want to do is, if we launch a new product, we ensure, okay, this is supply, this quality, build quality, and also for the users after they purchase, okay, what kind of how long they can use, and what do you have the kind of quality problems, or if they want to fix the phone, can they get really timely or convenient service? Okay, so I have to say, apart from the specs people can see, and also the price our users can see. So we have prepared a lot, including what you mentioned, to make sure the product supply is always sufficient. In order to do this, I think you already noticed that since the day one we came to Indonesia, we are producing the product locally. So we have local manufacturing facilities. So to make sure the product will be manufactured based on our local demand. So it's not like I have to ship the product from the other countries. And I think for now the government, also Indonesia local policy also does not allow this. But what I want to convey is only we are quite prepared for this.
Wow, cool. So no goib in Realme's vocabulary. Good.
I don't think. I will let the users, let the fans to judge this. Okay.
All right. Hopefully we won't get there. Okay. Next thing, talking about these segment. Last year, the GT series that was introduced in Indonesia are all very interesting product. Simply said, we recommended every GT series last year that is imported to Indonesia. Now it seems that Realme is going to enter the premium class segment. These are the one we call the flagship killers. But right now it seems like you're trying to provide the affordable flagship for everyone, right? And we saw the Gt2 Pro, the white phone there. Wow. We have seen Realme try to offer phones in this segment before, and to be honest, last time it's not really that successful. So can you explain what is going to be different with this time? Well, we can see that the last year's model was superb. So what can be different with this time?
Okay, so I think here I want to share with you for Realme what we're heading to, maybe for the next few years as the whole company. Actually, we started with we still so far we still treat ourselves as a startup brand.
Okay.
And we were for the early years, over the past 2 to 3 years, we were known by many people as we can make smartphones at affordable price with good spec and also with the with fashion stylish design. I think that's the 3 labels. I think most will agree upon. So I think over the years, we also got some other labels we do not want to get. For example, realme. Does realme equal to cheaper price?
Yes.
This is a label actually. Yeah, we've been about this. Why some of the users will think, okay, realme is related to cheaper price, but actually we never talk about the cheap price. That's the realme. We never talk about cheap price. What we talk about is reasonable price. Okay, with leap forward performance and also trend-setting design, but at a reasonable price. So GT actually is one of our strategy, to further level up our brand image. Because GT first, we can introduce all the trend-setting, specs. For example, we're launching Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 in Indonesia, Realme Gt2 Pro. Yeah,
Gt2 Pro, yeah.
Kind of like specs that everyone is looking forward to. At the same time, we're introducing the industry one and only. We can say about the polymer, biopolymer material, and also our commitment to a sustainable future. We are working already further, if we compare to some other flagship players like iPhone, like Apple, like Samsung, so we are quite proud of this. So for GT, to understand GT is GT series is actually, we are using this new series, flagship series, as a window for our fans, for media friends, for everyone to learn, to know about another realme. So realme is all about innovation. Realme is about technology. Realme is about meeting the demands for young people.
Yeah. Based on this one,
yeah.
Based on this one, I believe the next one will be awesome. Really. Yeah. We're in the middle of testing it also, so it is awesome. So, but that will be like what? Affordable flagship, right? Affordable flagship for everyone. So you guys are going to try to be number one. So will there be any premium flagship segment? Will there be any premium flagship segment? I don't know, with foldables or whatever. Will there be any from Realme?
So GT is a series, so the whole series positioning is a flagship, So actually you have I think you already noticed, For example, last year our first product we launched is GT Master Edition in Indonesia, and the next one is actually GT Neo 2, and now we're moving on to Gt2 Pro, So you can see the naming, Also in GT we have different variants, I would say, or we have different from the naming. We have the Neo, we have the GT, we have the GT Pro. So this is actually already reflecting our direction to offer different combination, to each of them under the flagship family. So for Gt2 Pro, actually it's our premium.
Okay.
So far, what we call is actually the most premium ever flagship we have ever launched by Realme. That is Gt2 Pro.
So you guys are aiming with premium, so that is going to be premium, but yet reasonably priced. All right, so this one is already awesome, and then the GTME also very cool, and then we saw what you guys with the Realme 9 Pro and the night modes and everything is the softwares are quite refined for low lights. So yeah, I cannot wait. The GT series is perfect. I mean, last year it's crazily perfect. Some are skeptical at first, but after we tested, wow, this is nobody should be skeptical about this series, really. All right, so the Gt2 Pro is coming. So it's premium, it's reasonably priced. So we'll just have to see how the Gt2 Pro is going to be. So we'll be reviewing it anyway. So so stay tuned. So on to the next question. You talked about 5G phone. So, but 4G and 5G phones. So, what do you think about 5G entry level phones? Are those about time for everybody to offer 5G entry level phones, or is it too early to fill the market with all 5G phones this year?
So if you're talking about 5G entry level, here's what we have to define the segment. If you're talking about the segment, for example, 2 juta, or below.
Around 2 or below 2.
I think to be honest, it will take time. For realme 5G, we are a 5G believer. We are a 5G believer because we've seen the transformation from 3G to 4G. We've seen, some of the countries, some of the markets, they already also full, all in 5G. So that's why for realme, in some of the markets, for example, back in China, we are already full in 5G. So we almost have no 4G smartphones.
Oh, really? In China,
that's the new models. We are almost all 5G. So, but for Indonesia, I think it takes time. But you can see for us in Indonesia, what we have done this year. I can give a teaser. So we will have a lot of. If we talk about the percentage, we will have a higher percentage 5G smartphones than last year. We do this. Why we do this is first. I explained we're a 5G believer. We think it's the next trend. That's even though for Indonesia the commercialization is still I would say to a large degree it's still like a question mark maybe for especially for end users. But we are working very closely with some of the operators and also with the chipset providers. We think it's gonna happen. It's on the way, but it will take some time. That's number one. Number two is about 5G, not only about the network. Actually, we've seen 5G chipset with their efficiency, with their faster speed. Actually, this will also provide a higher level, generally a higher level of performance to our users.
Okay. But you will still have more like 3 million rupiah 5G phones, right? Probably 2.999.
It's we can expect. Okay, we can expect. Already managed to introduce realme 8 5G. The launch price is below 3 juta. Yes.
All right, that's about 5G. And now about the other thing. Realme have this strategy of 1 + 5 + T. Where the T is tablet. So as a smart device from Realme. But we haven't seen any Realme tablet in Indonesia right now. So please spill a little bit. Is it coming? And which one do you think is suitable for Indonesian market? Wi-Fi only or the 4G LTE phone?
Sorry, Daddy, I have to correct you. T is actually not for tablet. T is T is for Tech Life actually.
Oh, it's Tech Life. Yeah, right.
It's more like we incorporate some AIoT companies. We incorporate our ecosystem, and they can supply, or we can make the ecosystem bigger. So we can have more products. But of course, for Realme quality or Realme design, Realme our philosophy, company philosophy. So tablet is actually within from 5. 5 means 5 categories. It's a tablet. Actually, by the way, I also have a tablet. I'm using the tablet. Actually, we're testing the tablet. Sorry, I cannot bring it here. I'm sorry. Back to your question is maybe a bit more background information. This is also, I think this is the same amount of questions I got with the Palson, can you restock a Realme GT Neo 2? Tablet is a question most frequently asked by our fans as well. When are you gonna launch? What kind of versions? What kind of versions you are gonna launch here in Indonesia? So we've seen the excitement and also the expectation from the market. But back to your question is whether we should launch this or launch that. I think I'm not gonna reveal here, but I would say it's the demand for each of either it's for the network LTE or either it's for Wi-Fi version. I think for us, we will of course based on our research into the demand, and we will meet the demand of for example, the realme users, the realme potential users. Okay, what's their choice? What's their option? And we will take this into consideration to decide whether we launch the LTE version or launch the only the Wi-Fi version only. But I'm not gonna debate which one is better because I think there's answer to this. Different people would have different answer. That's a true story.
One thing that I like from that answer, you're thinking about whether it's 4G LTE or it's Wi-Fi only, but you didn't say that you are not going to launch the tablet in Indonesia. I like that one. So I believe the tablet is coming soon.
Yeah, the answer is affirmative. We will definitely launch, and like what I said, we're working on it already.
All right, cool. So last question.
Yeah.
This question coming from the communities and some of the viewers and some of the reviewers. So the question is, why many smartphones are having dedicated macro with low resolution sensor? I'm not talking about the macro with the microscope sensor that is available in the Gt2 Pro, but we're talking about the dedicated macro camera with low resolution sensor, or some are saying even worse. Some are using the depth sensor camera, and having this non-dedicated camera counts as an additional camera. So like just to have triple camera, they have the main camera, the macro camera, and then the depth sensor. So counted as 3, but then again, people are only using the main camera. So many are questioning why the industry is doing it like this, because we thought that probably if you guys are not using those 2 cameras, the 2 low resolution camera, and stick to just one good camera, it should be cost saving and the design would be even better. So is there any particular reason that these cameras are still being used, especially in the mid to entry level?
Okay, so here's what I think as a user, from a user perspective. So for me, even though I'm using Realme 9 Pro Plus, for me maybe the only the camera that I use most often is the main camera. Is the Sony 76 50 megapixel camera, and also I believe out there, the users holding Realme 9 Pro Plus, most of them are using the 50 megapixel main camera more often than other camera.
Yes.
But you say the other cameras, they have no use. For example, I think we cannot get this conclusion. So here's what I think. We're already sure the main camera can satisfy the needs. For example, let's say 95 or even to 100% needs. But still out there, we found that among the Realme users, as an example, we found there are many people really love about creating, even though they can only afford camera or smartphone with 1.5 juta or 2 juta. They still want their camera, to give them, the kind of like a creation, where they can, unleash their creativity.
All right. So probably we could ask all the viewers to put in the comments. Comment whether they need these 2 cameras, or probably Realme should really consider on losing these cameras and having just one camera. That'll be awesome though. There are not many smartphones that are brave enough to introduce an entry to mid-end smartphones just with a single camera these days. That would be awesome. I mean that will be totally different.
Later we can check back the comments.
Later. Let me ask them to put it in the comment whether they want it probably one single camera. What do you think for entry level smartphones from Realme? Well, you never know. Probably in 1 or 2 years, probably Realme can really go for that if there's market for that. So yeah, well, why not? All right, I guess that will be all. Thank you so much for answering those questions. And I believe we'll be meeting again soon, hopefully. Yeah. Right after the Gt2 Pro launch event, I guess.
Okay, it was a pleasure. Yeah, definitely. Steady. And thanks for having me. Okay, I think if our fans, yeah, Jaga Review fans, if you have further questions, we'll be very pleased, yeah, if we can do some other chit chat, or if you have any other questions, maybe we can do another episode.
Yeah, sure.
take more of Master Daddy's time. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. See you again.
See you. Thank you.
Bye.
Nah, jadi kita bisa lihat ya bahwa Realme benar-benar berambisi untuk jadi nomor 1 di Indonesia dalam 2-3 tahun ke depan. Apakah ini benar bisa diwujudkan? Mari kita lihat bagaimana sepak terjang mereka. Kalau dari sisi produksi ya, apalagi seri GT-nya dan Gt2 Pro terutama, wah itu sangat menjanjikan. Harganya pun tergolong bersahabat untuk kelas produknya. Oh ya, tadi ada pertanyaan ya, apakah smartphone kelas mid ke entry level sebenarnya membutuhkan kamera makro 2 megapiksel dan depth sensor? Atau mendingan nggak usah pakai aja dan sedikit menurunkan harga, lalu mungkin supaya desainnya jadi lebih minimalis? Oke, jawabannya tolong tulis di kolom komentar. Tim Realme udah janji mereka bakal cek masukan mengenai hal yang satu ini. Siapa tahu kan masukan kalian bisa jadi pertimbangan mereka untuk pengembangan ke depannya. Oke, sampai sini dulu ngobrol-ngobrol kita dengan Realme kali ini. Saya Dirvan, Jaga TV.